I never imagined that my birthday would become the worst day of my life. That night was supposed to be special, full of love and celebration, but instead it turned into the moment I lost both my husband and my sister. I walked into my bedroom and saw something I will never forget. My husband was in bed with my own sister. What hurt the most was that neither of them looked shocked to see me standing there. I am 29 years old, and my husband Mark is 32. We had been married for 5 years, and I truly believed we were happy. We talked about our future, about having children, and about growing old together. My sister Lily is 26, and she was not just my sister, but also my best friend. We grew up together and shared everything in life. I trusted both of them more than anyone else in the world, and I never thought betrayal would come from inside my own family. On my birthday, I planned a small dinner at home with family and a few close friends. Lily came early to help me in the kitchen, and Mark surprised me with flowers and a cake. Everything felt normal and peaceful. After dinner, I felt tired and went to take a shower. When I came back, the house was quiet. The guests had already left, and the lights were dim. I called Mark's name, but there was no answer. I assumed he might be in our bedroom cleaning up, so I walked toward the room without thinking anything was wrong. The bedroom door was half open. I pushed it slowly, and that is when my world collapsed. There they were, my husband and my sister, together in my bed. My birthday dress was still hanging on the chair, and the cake was still in the kitchen. Time felt like it stopped. My body went numb, and my heart started racing so fast I thought I would faint. Lily screamed my name, and Mark jumped out of bed. He looked at me and said the most useless sentence in the world. "It's not what it looks like." They both started talking at the same time. Lily was crying and saying, "I didn't mean for this to happen." Mark kept saying, "It was a mistake. It just happened." But I knew it was not a mistake. Sleeping with my sister on my birthday was not an accident. It was a choice. I didn't scream or shout. I just felt empty inside. I asked them one question: "How long has this been going on?" There was silence in the room, and then Lily quietly said, 3 months. That word destroyed me. 3 months of lies. 3 months of betrayal. They had been eating at my table, laughing with me, hugging me, and wishing me happy birthday while hiding this secret. I picked up my phone and my bag and walked out of the house that night. I didn't argue or create drama. I drove to my friend's house and cried the entire night. My phone kept ringing with messages from Mark and Lily saying they were sorry and begging me to forgive them. They said it meant nothing, but to me, it meant everything. The next morning, I felt sick in every way possible. I couldn't eat and I couldn't sleep. My parents called me and asked what had happened. When I told them the truth, my mother cried and my father stayed silent. They spoke to Lily and she admitted everything. My parents were angry and disappointed, but they also said, "She is still our daughter." Hearing that broke my heart even more. It felt like I had lost my husband, and now I was slowly losing my family too. Mark begged me to come back home. He said he loved me and promised it would never happen again. He said it was only physical and that it didn't mean feelings. But I couldn't forget what I saw. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw them in my bed. I realized that trust had been destroyed forever. After 1 week, I met Mark and told him calmly that I did not hate him, but I would never be able to trust him again. I asked for a divorce. He cried, but I felt nothing. I was already empty inside. My sister tried to talk to me many times. She came to my door crying and said, "I need you. You are my sister." I told her that a real sister would never do something like this. I asked her to give me space, and maybe that space will last forever. 6 months have passed now, and the divorce is almost complete. I moved to a new apartment, changed my job, and started a new life. Some days are still hard, and some nights I still cry, but I feel free from lies and fake love. This experience taught me a painful lesson. The people closest to you can hurt you the most. I don't know if I will ever forgive them, but I know one thing for sure. I deserve loyalty, respect, and peace. My birthday will never feel the same again, but maybe one day it will be remembered as the day I chose myself over betrayal. What would you do if you caught your partner with your own family member? Would you forgive them, or would you walk away forever?